Hey guys, it's James from Loose Strength and Therapy, and I'm here with my assistant Lexi. And in this video, we'll be talking about iliotibial band syndrome, along with the causes, signs and symptoms, and different exercises to help correct it. Iliotibial band syndrome is a common overuse injury that affects the knee and sometimes the hip and is often associated with dull and achy pain. It is caused by the iliotibial band, a thick band of fibrous tissue that runs along the outer side of the thigh from the hip to the shin that rubs against the knee joint and causing pain and inflammation. This may be caused by muscular imbalances in the hip and knee, specifically between the muscles that influence the iliotibial band, such as the quadriceps, hip flexors, glute muscles, and even the hamstrings. It is mostly commonly seen in runners, specifically those who participate in long-distance running, as well as cyclists and hikers. Iliotibial band syndrome can also affect people who play sports that involve running, jumping, and even changing directions, such as basketball, soccer, and even tennis. However, iliotibial band syndrome can affect anyone regardless of the level of physical activity. People who have a history of knee problems, tight iliotibial bands, imbalances in the muscles that support the knee, or even have an altered gait may be at higher risk of developing this condition. Additionally, factors such as increasing mileage or intensity too quickly, running on uneven surfaces, and wearing poorly fitted shoes can also increase the risk of iliotibial band syndrome. Addressing the underlying causes of iliotibial band syndrome is important in order to prevent further injury and avoid recurring episodes of iliotibial band syndrome. Iliotibial band syndrome can cause pain, stiffness, or swelling on the outside of the knee, along with tenderness, clicking or snapping sensation, decreased range of motion, and difficulty sleeping in some severe cases. The goals of treating iliotibial band syndrome are to reduce pain and inflammation, improve your overall mobility, strengthen the muscles, correct your gait and ball mechanics, and prevent reoccurrence. This can be achieved through a combination of physiotherapy, corrective exercises, and lifestyle modifications. A physiotherapist can help by working with you to develop an exercise program that strengthens the hip and knee to promote stability in the area. A physiotherapist can also provide education on proper stretching and foam rolling techniques to provide tissue pliability, as well as modifications to your physical activity levels to prevent reoccurrence. The goals of the exercises in the video are to help strengthen the muscles to help promote balance in the iliotibial band, along with different self-releases to the muscles that may contribute to this condition. Aim for 12 to 15 repetitions or 30 to 60 seconds of each exercise and perform for 2 to 3 sets on both sides. Be sure to perform these exercises to the point of tension and never pain or discomfort. The first exercise is the lateral line stretch. This exercise is a great way to help stretch and improve the pliability of the muscles on the outside of the hip and knee that may have a potential to contribute to iliotibial band syndrome. Start by standing beside a squat rack or door frame and facing perpendicular away from it. Be sure that the affected leg is facing away from the squat rack. Cross the leg closest towards the squat rack in front of the opposite leg and grab a hold of the squat rack with both hands. Drive the far hip outwards and lean away from the squat rack until a stretch is felt on the outside of the body. To increase the intensity of the stretch, simply grab lower on the squat rack with your hands. The second exercise is the tensor fascia latae self-release. This exercise is a simple and effective way to help loosen and release one of the main muscles that contribute to the iliotibial band syndrome, the tensor fascia lata, which is located on the front and side of the hip. Place a peanut, which can be made from 2 lacrosse balls placed inside a sock, on top of an elevated surface such as a yoga block or a pile of books. Position the muscles of the front and outer hip on top of the peanut and resting on your arm for support. Simultaneously drive the hip into the peanut while slowly flexing and extending the bottom knee. Be sure to spend more time on tender areas and don't be afraid to explore. Avoid placing the peanut exactly on the iliotibial band, as this may cause pain and discomfort. A foam roller can also be used if you do not have access to a peanut or lacrosse balls. The last exercise are the banded around the worlds. This exercise helps strengthen the muscles that are responsible for stabilizing the hip and knee, which play a crucial role in rehabbing from iliotibial band syndrome. Start by placing a hip band around both knees and standing on the affected leg with both hands rested on your hips. Have a slight bend in the knee and slightly lean forward at the hips as well. While keeping the stabilizing leg relatively vertical to the ground, slowly lift the opposite leg out to the side at different angles. Pushing the stabilizing knee outwards into the band will also help promote proper recruitment of the muscles. If done correctly, you will feel the gluteal muscles on the stabilizing leg engage. If needed, lowering the band onto the leg will also increase the difficulty of the exercise. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more corrective exercises, mobility drills, and injury prevention content. Please also let me know what other content you'd like to see as well. Lastly, if you're looking for a structured hip mobility program to follow, our Unlock Your Hip Mobility is a 12-week rehab program that is designed to help strengthen your hips and improve your overall mobility. It includes easy-to-follow exercises with step-by-step instructions and only requires anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes every other day. It is also all done through our easy-to-use app. Click the link in the description for more information and start moving pain-free now.